Hello there, my name's Richard and this is an unboxing video for the EVGA Supernova NEX750B. How exciting. I'm sure you're overwhelmed at the prospect of viewing an unboxing video for a cheap power supply. I did cheap out on this power supply. It was only, I don't know, it was £70, which is about $130 or something like that. Very cheap, but not the cheapest. I mean, honestly, you could get a lot cheaper than this. My friend just bought a power supply for 20 quid, which £20, which is, he might get away with, he might not. Anyway, let's get enough rambling. Let's get on with it. Is it in view properly? Yes. Right. Okay, so it's a bronze certification, which is 85% efficiency. I was a little bit unnerved at first because on the back it has the 12 volt rails split into 4 and has a 20 amp rating on each of the rails. That disturbed me a lot because the card I actually want to run is an R9 280X, which has a 30 amp requirement, and so, but luckily I was quite angry because it says single rail on the advert. I was like, well, what the hell's going on? This is quad rail. And I checked, and you can switch between quad and single rail. I have absolutely no bloody idea why you would want to switch to multi-rail. I'm sure there might be some clever technical reason why you would want to do that. Maybe it's better to have four rails. I have no idea. I'm certainly going to be running it on single rail because on single rail it will supply 60 amps, I think, not including. It supplies 60 amps in total, and apart from my graphics card and maybe the CPU, I should be okay basically. So anyway, it's modular. Well, let me just open it up and get going with this. I don't want to bore anybody. I'm already bored myself actually with my own voice, to be honest with you. Right, okay. Rightio, we'll start with the cables. Bog standard PCIE. Did I say it was fully modular? I think I did, yeah. It's bog standard PCIE connectors there. Nothing special about that. 8 pin, 2 of them. So that's good. You can use them as 6 pin as well. More cables, some SATA cables there, CPU power cables for the motherboard, wide selection of cables there, floppy, power. And it's not actually fully modular because there's some permanently attached cables here. I mean, the motherboard power, obviously I don't see any reason why that shouldn't be permanent because you're going to have to use it. Why make it modular? Obviously I don't think that's even normal for that to be modular anyway, to be honest. You've got your 2 PCIe, oh sorry, this is the PCIe. These are the PCIe here, 2 here. They're on permanently. You can't remove them. I'd be surprised if many people would want to remove them, to be honest, anyway. And then you've got, yeah, sorry, here's the CPU power here. So the CPU power and the PCIe power are permanently attached, and the motherboard power permanently attached. That might be a problem for you, I don't know. Right, let's take this box out of the way. Probably my cat will end up sitting in that at some point, since they seem to love sitting in boxes. You've got a short motherboard manual. Sorry, motherboard manual. What am I talking about? Power supply manual here. Not particularly interesting. I'm going to be looking for the switch. If there's no switch, I'm going to go absolutely bloody ballistic, because I do not want a multi-rail power supply. Well, I'll check that out later. Right, nice black, kind of slightly rough metallic finish. Well, reasonably attractive fan. And here you can see the modular connectors here. I don't know if there's a hell of a lot more to say about it, to be honest. Yeah, 750 watts, 61 amps on the 12 volt line, 25 amps on the 5 volt, 25 amps on the 3 volt, 3.3 volt, and that's it really. If there's any questions, please feel free to post a comment, and good luck with your power supply.